mini-truck scene is one of the tightest communities with regards to the custom aftermarket truck industry. No matter what direction you turn, someone is always there willing to help. They will take the shirt off their back, and no matter what it takes, they will get the job done. The amount of fabrication, design, and engineering that goes into building a mini-truck is insane. It reminds me of the old school hot rod days when you would build a vehicle from the chassis up. Speaking of chassis, it's not uncommon to go to a mini-truck show and you will see a chassis out on display, in the middle of the field. The funny part about that is, while walking around, wives, girlfriends, and kids ask, "What is that?" referring to the chassis sitting by itself in the middle of the field. The only response is, that's a work of art, someone's progress over their build out on display for everyone to see. The cool part about that is, you get to see the progression of the build throughout the months or years to get their mini-truck up and running. I received a message from Jeff Wootten, the president of East Coast Minis, asking us to film the feature video of ECM to be presented at OC CarShowz. We headed to Third Wave Brewing Company in Delmar, Delaware to participate in the Gibson Cruise in honor of Chris Gibson and his family. To give people a glimpse into the mini-trucking lifestyle here on the East Coast, we interviewed club members, family, and friends, and we asked them one question: what does mini-trucking mean to you? And here's what they had to say.
Mini-trucking is a brotherhood to me. You can depend on the scene and the guys that are in it for damn near anything. No matter what time or what town, state, if you have issues, you can call them. Most time, a lot of them will be there to help you out. We host this event here at Third Wave for a club member that we lost, Chris Gibson. We do the Gibson beer. We bring his family out, his parents, his truck. A lot of guys show up for support every time we do it. And basically most of the guys are like family to me, whether they're in East Coast Minis, low rollers, acro, I can go on and on. We hang out with everybody all the time. So cookouts, parties, cruises, and then like these fools back here.
Air it out, Phil, air it out.
Perfect. We just have a good time with it all. It's really, we try not to take any of it serious. It's, you have a good time, you hang out, you drink beer, you work on trucks, you help each other out. If they call you, you call them, you're just there for each other. It's no questions asked.
Really, it means to me is it's family, brotherhood, like a lot of things that a lot of people in the scene I haven't even, all over the world, I can say, hey, I'm going to this truck show, I'll meet up with them, you know. I wouldn't have never been able to meet all these people if it weren't for the same hobbies of having as simple as a mini truck or a low rider or a car. It doesn't matter. When you're at that show, everybody just, you can talk about something, you know, you're there and you're having a good time no matter who it is, you know, in the scene. And things like that is what I look at and I enjoy it. If I'm driving down the highway and have a problem with my vehicle, you know, I post something on Facebook, and next thing you know, I got like 50 people saying, hey, you know, let me help you, you know what I mean, in any town. And
mini truck scene to me is family, brotherhood. It's all about friendships and bonds with people that you meet along the trip. You know, it's not really something you get in and get out of. Like, you're either in it and you stay, or if you leave for a little bit, you come back. I mean, you see a lot of guys that I've noticed recently. A lot of guys from back in the '90s, because I started doing this in *93. A lot of guys from back in the '90s are starting to come back out. You know what I mean? And it's a bug that you can't really get rid of. It's a sickness. it's one way to look at it. But I don't know. It's people don't understand it, what we do and why we do it. Like, you know, drove 24 hours to a show in Texas, and people are like, why? There's car shows down the street. Like, why would you drive all the way to Texas? It's like, well, I've literally met people from all over the world because of these trucks. Like, you know, it's I've gone places because of these trucks. I've been here from here to California. You know, I have aspirations to go to Japan. You know what I mean? I want to go to Japan and Australia to check out the stuff over there. And it's about just the trucks and the people that you meet. And once you're in and when you see the trucks, you know what I mean, that's what initially grabs you. But it's the friendships and the places you go and the friendships you make along the way, you know what I mean, is what makes it what it is. These trucks have made people that would have never picked up tools or, you know, worked on anything. You know, hey, look, I want to build this. They go out and buy a welder, or, you know, hey, I want to build this, and you know, if he doesn't have the means to do it, he might do it himself. You know, next thing you know, he's got 10 of his buddies in the garage helping him build stuff. You know what I mean? And it's the bond, you know what I mean, between friends, you know, that you have just from doing this.
So what does minitruckin mean to me? Been in the scene for a long time. Small club. Been able to get out and hang out with a lot of other clubs. More recently, hanging out at a lot of different cruises, shows, stuff like that. It's just getting out and hanging out with people, you know. I mean, we all have common interests. you know, and everybody's interests have changed. You know, I mean, we started out mini trucks, S10s, you know, Mazdas, little stuff like that. People with different choices, classics, stuff like that. Everything's together, you know. I mean, everybody, you just get out, hang out with people. It's just the people. It's when it comes down to it. You know, our club, Diverse Rides. It's been, you know, we've always said that it's the rides that bring us together, but it's the people that make the scene. So, kind of, one of our club mates came out with a small part of the mini truck family. That's what it's all about. You know, we're all just a small part. Everybody's, you know, everybody's got their own part. You know, we all get together, we hang out, go to shows.
I think of minitruckin as the everyday, the present day hot rodding. You know, back in the day, everybody had hot rods, and I think that's kind of what the mini trucks are. It's a big family, like the hot rods used to be. Clubs to me are about helping each other. Club members, other clubs helping each other. And that can be in any way, whether you know, working on trucks, hanging out, getting together. Clubs are a big deal. You know, I feel like clubs need to interact with each other a lot more. It's not just, you know, like that the sticker that BB had about thicker than a sticker. I really firmly believe in that. You know, it's more than just a sticker.
Mini trucking to me is fools like this. It's a bunch of guys. Look, we get out, we have a good time. We roll as a family, we roll as friends. We do anything we can together. These kind of events to us are a good time. We just get out, we have a good time. People drink. We have idiots like this. You know, everybody has fun. So I don't know what he's doing now, but I don't really trust him. Yeah, I was pointing at you. Yeah. You're on camera, you can't cuss. So, but it's like we barbecue, we ride, we're going on a cruise together. We're all a big family. Good time.
4th Gibson Cruising up here at 3rd Wave honoring Chris Gibson. Here with club members Cliff, Josh, and parents Harley and Debbie. We're all here in Chris's memory and honor. He was a member of East Coast Minis. We have the privilege of having him in our club. I really feel like he changed the scene in many ways. His story reached so many people before he left us and even after. His story continues on day to day. There's so many things he's brought together with East Coast Minis that he doesn't even realize. He's brought us stronger, closer together. The truck, him, the parents, the brotherhood. He really made a huge difference within the club. Why he was with us, and even, like I say, now after he's gone.
Everybody that's ever spoke to Chris or known Chris, you've never walked away with a smile on your face. I mean, it's just, he brought that presence to everybody to say, hey, you know, I don't care if your truck was falling apart or if it was top dog of the whole scene. He always found the positive and always would keep people going to say, hey, you know, let's do this. I like that. You know, he just always stayed positive and kept things going. And
I knew Chris half the time as the rest of the club, but it's like Jeff said, he had that presence that from the first minute you met him, talked to him, you've been friends for years. Like, it just overwhelming. I don't even know how to explain it other than that. It makes you, it makes you feel, I don't know, closer to everybody around you. Just something about the way he encouraged, and it's like Jeff said, you would never know that anything was ever wrong.
I think the club meant a lot to Chris. And he loved mini trucking, and his group means a lot. I appreciate what they do.